We'll do some Beetlefishing. See how well this goes. Fire. No, you'll never be alone. Wisdom. Pop, pop, pop. Get us. Yeah. I can't remember which chapter we had to go for the fishing. I feel like I'm being a bad influence. First Scrandle, now beetle fishing. Nah, honestly, I've been meaning to do it. It's been kind of in the back of my mind for a while now anyway. So I'm honestly glad to just kind of attempt to get it out of the way. Light the night with stars. Alright, let's get... I don't remember what the correct chapter is to get this done. Can't remember what chapter it was supposed to be. Oh, let me swap us over now. Category, change, game. Oh, the game capture is not working. Game capture, please. There we go. Alright. We're settled. Must be over a year now. Where did that go, right? It's been a good while since we last tried Nier. It's been a good like many months since the attempt. It was like early in the year that we tried to do it. So we are closing in on a year now. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it was after New Year's that I attempted. At least I thought. Did you play Tales of... I haven't played a single Tales of game ever. I think, oh yeah, we can do, so chapters. No, that was the wrong button. Ah. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, yeah. That's fine, actually. So, I need to remember all my controls as well. Okay. Actually, wait. We've got the animal that we can ride, right? No, did he run away? Oh, he's right there. Wait, come back, Rhino. Thank you. Off we go. I set us to the correct category already, right? Yeah, I did, okay. Tales games are so good. I believe that. I 100% believe that. The Tales games look amazing, and I know that I will love them. I know I've got, I have one of them in my Steam library. I think I've got Tales of Berseria. And I think I've got Tales of Symphonia? Something like, I think I've got two of the games. Oh, it's supposed to be down this way. Can't remember the correct path over here. But not down this way? I don't remember how to get to the pond. What is there? There we go. It's in between the trees. Alright, chat. We got this little gun.
Commencing.
Let's go. We're gonna get it this time. We're gonna fish out that Beetlefish. I believe in us. I wanna play Tales of Rise on PC. It also been me persuading you. No, I believe at first it was because I wanted to do. Because I want to do. Like, I've been wanting to do this full Nier Automata 100% for a while. Because of, like, the emotional impact of what happens at the very end. The concept of having a 100% save file ready, like, on top of that, it meant, if you know, you know. I haven't played Arise. My favorite amongst the ones I've played so far is Vesperia.
Couch.
Where's Vesperia? I need to check which ones I have. I know I've got Berseria, and I thought it was Symphonia. Maybe, I don't know. I'll double check. Tales of Berseria is the best Tales of game. I feel like Tex might be a little biased on that one. Just saying. Am I wrong, but I think you were playing as 9S when you were fishing before. Not sure if it matters. It shouldn't matter who you're playing as.
Catch confirmed.
The main thing should just be where you're fishing. Hi, Yaron. Good evening. Good evening. It's going all right. We're vibing. We're doing a little bit of fishing and praying. Still don't know what the other indicators are for when we're fishing. How are you doing today, you know? How's your Friday been?
Catch lost.
You're gonna hate the female lead in Arise at first, but she gets better, way better. Symphonia was my first one. I was a Nintendo kid, and that one came out in the GameCube. Damn! Yeah, I was never a Nintendo kid. I wasn't really a console kid, because they're just, like, consoles were expensive in South Africa. I mean, I'm sure they were probably expensive in Europe too, but, like, only the rich kids had a lot of consoles. My first one was a PlayStation 1, though. I don't think I even knew about the Nintendo consoles until I was like maybe like 14. Early teens was when I first kind of learned about Nintendo's consoles. I don't think I even really knew Nintendo by name. I just knew about like Super Mario Brothers and Pokemon, and that was about it. Who wasn't sure if... No, it shouldn't be during any particular arc. It should just be
Catch lost.
it should just be location based. Actually, BRB, okie dokie. Check the Discord if you want to see what I've been up to the last 1.5 hours. Ooh. I never had current gen consoles, always had the past gen from everyone else.
Catch confirmed.
There. But the GameCube, I did get it before the Wii came out. Nice. I've never had a GameCube. I never had a Wii. My first Nintendo console was the Switch that I bought for myself. Gotta leave you spoilers and whatnot. You're all good, King. I appreciate the lurk. But don't worry, there won't be any spoiler. Today there are no spoilers in Nier, at least. It's just fishing. We have an ad coming up, chat. Don't worry, though. You won't miss much.
Report failed.
Report failed. Thanks.
Report success.
So tiny. This is gonna be my white whale, chat. The Beetlefish is gonna be my white whale. Actually, it's not even gonna be, it is.
Report success.
Ugh. Any consoles I own currently are Switch OLED, PS5, and 3DS.
Report.
Yeah, I've never had...
Success.
The only consoles like I've had throughout my
Complete.
life, I think, are a... The first thing I got was a PS1. I had a PS2 as well. Never had a PS3. I had a Xbox 360 at one point, which was a hand-me-down. I had...
Commencing.
Yurun! Another month of giving back. Thank you! Aw, I appreciate you so much. What the hell? Thank you so much for the Prime sub! I hope you enjoy another month of ad-free view. Just in time for the ad break, too. I hope you enjoy another month of ad-free viewing and access to the emotes. And thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Catch
It's
confirmed.
very kind of you. The hell? We toss it like right below us here. What if it catches it right here? For a second I was like, for a second there was a spark of hope in my eyes. Yeah, I had an Xbox 360 and then after that, I didn't really have any consoles until I bought myself a Switch.
Bite detected.
Yeah.
Complete.
What if we like... I'm just trying to figure out where... Like, I know there's not actually anything of like, if you do it in this right spot, you're gonna get it. But like, I want to believe just any kind of like thing to give me hope that there's something that's in my control to catch this fish. I mean, I have turbo, so I won't see. Oh shit, nice. Yeah, turbo is so worth it. I've noticed Twitch advertising turbo a little bit more now, which is honestly good. I'm kind of surprised how little they advertise turbo when it's such a good service. Like, if you spend a lot of time on Twitch and you watch like a bunch of different streamers and you can't afford to like subscribe to like 10 streamers, or like you don't particularly want to subscribe to all 10 but you don't want to see the ads, like turbo is so much more. It surprises me how little they advertise it. But, well, in that case, even then, especially then, thank you for choosing to give me your Prime sub. I appreciate that. Definitely for the amount of Twitch I watch, yeah. Like, I have the bright side that, like, at least here in the Netherlands, I almost never get ads anyway. So, like, turbo has diminished value for me, because most of the streams that I watch, I never even see the ad breaks. But I think if I got ad breaks regularly, I would also have gotten turbo.
Report. Fresh.
I'm glad it's fresh, but I can't wait to shock myself again for the amount of hours I've watched this year in summary, right? In the Twitch recap. I know last year I was also like, goddamn! Does having turbo viewers watch your stream help you too? If so, then I'd see the appeal. In Europe, I don't think we get that many ads. No, yeah, so the way that turbo works for like the streamer side is that for every you still get AdSense paid to you for every ad that a turbo user doesn't see. So when an ad break would roll around, You get, so you, normally what happens is when an ad break comes around, people watch ads, and you get like a couple cents for like every, however many watch minutes of ads people have watched throughout your stream, through that day. For every person that's got turbo, you instead get a different, you also get like a few like cents for essentially the ads that the turbo user has gotten to skip. So the Twitch streamer gets ad revenue, but the turbo user doesn't have to watch ads. So you get the ad revenue, but the viewer doesn't have to watch the ad. Yeah, exactly. It's honestly, it's pretty sick how they did it.
Report. Success.
And like, if you're someone that watches, like if you watch, ultimately, if you're watching like one or two, if you're only watching like a small handful of streamers, that you like watch and then like that's really all you watch on Twitch, then it's probably more like worth for your money to subscribe to them specifically. But if you're watching a lot of different streamers and you're not particularly driven to subscribe to them for like the emotes, then like turbo is way higher value.
No response.
Still don't understand how the fishing thing.
Report. Failed.
Wait there. Fishing in this game still makes no sense to me. Because it's not always when your pod gets dragged underwater that you can catch the fish, but I still don't understand what the system is.
Catch confirmed. Complete.
Let me go back here. Everyone always says it's around here. Like online, there's all these like conspiracy theories that it's like around here. That are like fish between the palm trees or something.
Complete. Commencing fishing.
Fish along the sand, between the palm trees. Blah, 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 blah.
Report. Success. Complete.
Oh.
Commencing fishing.
I don't know. One day we'll see. The last few years it's always been, surely I haven't watched more than last year, right? Right. I don't know, I like the Twitch recap. Although it is confronting when you're like, when you see like the people you've watched the most, and it's like you've watched someone for like X hundred hours, and you're just like, God damn. I think most...
Report. Fresh.
Last year and the year before, I think both times, my most watched channel was Tally. Probably this year will be the same. A fairly consistent thing. I watch a lot of Tally. Like I'm like it doesn't really surprise me who my top 5 is, or at least who my top 4 is. Like I can, with a fair amount of certainty, probably already say who my top 4 most watched streamers are gonna be. 5th place I think is a bit more of the wild card.
Report. Fresh.
But like I'm like 90% sure my top 4 will probably be Tally, Tex, Derp, and Aish. Who my 5th place could be, that I think is a bit more of a toss-up. Because I think like those 4 are the people that stream the most consistently that also watch the most, so it makes sense they're at the tops. After that, there's a lot more people that either they stream less hours or I catch their streams less consistently, that I'm not sure which one of them would take like the 5th place. Yes, Nala. It's just confronting when it says I've watched 1,850 hours in total, right? The thing is, as well though, with that, like, it kind of depends on, I don't know if it does that for you as well, Yurun, but like, or if you do that as well, I should say. But I watch, like, I often have more than one stream open at the same time. So like, I will quite often be like watching like 3 streams. So like the hours count up pretty easily for me. Hi, Sake. Sake Momo.
Success.
The one and only. How is Sake doing? How is cutie patootie Sake Momo doing? Thank you for the 3 stream streak. Holy heck.
Report. Success.
That doesn't happen that often to me, but I do lurk a lot when I'm cooking or coding, etc. Fair. You know, I have like, I will almost at all times, if my computer is on, most of the time I'll be lurking in at least 1 stream, if not more than 1. There are sometimes, like there are periods of time where there's like no one online that I'm like watching, or I know recently there's been a couple of people that I normally would lurk or watch that I haven't been watching because they've been playing like games that I want to play that I haven't had a chance to play yet. So like Dispatch, for example. I wanted to watch like, I know Freeds was playing Dispatch a lot recently, so I haven't been able to like watch his streams until like last night where he was playing Arc Raiders instead. So I was like, yes, now I can finally watch you play. I think Danny was playing Dispatch the other day as well, and I was like, no, I want to watch your stream. But yeah. So for me, there's pretty much always a stream open.
Report. Success.
Usually when I chat, I'm there for a while. Yeah. I've been looking in 2 to 3 streams lately, and it melts my brain, but I want to support. But then I feel bad being more active in one than the others. No, not at all. You shouldn't feel bad at all for that. The fact that, like, here's the thing, right? You're choosing to the fact that you're already choosing to have a tab open with that stream in it, like on, is already like meaning that you're going to the effort of trying to support that person. That's already more than enough. That's more than you like. You don't have to do that. So you shouldn't feel bad for doing it. Nala. Okay, Nala, if you're gonna be like this, I'm putting you out. Out you out. Going out, but then. Okay. What the heck? Okay, just gonna throw it into the depths now. Oh, wrong button.
Catch lost. Catch confirmed.
Nothing. Tiny fish. Tiny fish. We're using devices instead of PC, so everything's open and on. Aw, that's already like such an additional level of effort that you don't have to do. So the fact that you're taking the effort, like making the effort to do something like that, is already more than like anyone should ever even like be willing to ask for. Like, you have no obligation to keep somebody's stream open. So the fact that you're choosing to do that, even when you, like, want to watch another stream, that's already, like, a huge sign of support. And, like, if you're, like, the other option would be that you're lurking in the one stream while you're doing something else. So if you're lurking in the one stream and chatting in the other, it doesn't really matter. I don't think anyone would get mad at you for that, and if they would get mad at you for that, then they're probably not someone who deserves your, like, the effort that you're giving them anyway. True, I guess. I wish I could split myself in 2 to 3. Then my attention doesn't go poof if I have more than one with sound on. Oh, no, that's what I have too. Like, very often, I have multiple streams open, but I only have one where the tab isn't muted. So I don't mute the player, but that's because my Firefox will unload the tab if I mute the player. But if I mute the tab, it doesn't do it as quickly. It'll unload it eventually, but not as quickly.
Complete.
So I usually just have the tab,
Commencing fishing.
just have the tabs open, and then I'll either like actively chat in, I'll actively like watch and chat, whichever one at that point has me more engaged. So like if one of them's playing a game I'm more keen to see than the others, then I will watch that one. Or if maybe there's a specific conversation happening in one of the chats, then I'll watch that one. Or if I'm like moderating for someone, I'll be more likely to have their tab in the forefront and only every now and then check on the other ones. It's one of the reasons why, for example, I try not to moderate for too many different people. Because I wouldn't be able to actively keep track of like multiple chats for like moderation purposes. But like I've had friends ask me before to like moderate for them as well, and I've just said no because I can't give them like the dedication that I would want to if I'm modding. It's like now for the most part the people that I mod for stream at different times, so I don't have to worry about like watching multiple chats. There's usually just one person I'm modding for that's live at any given moment, and the only time that I'm modding for like 2 people that are live at the same time is Tex and Tally, and that's usually because they're streaming together, so that makes the moderation situation a lot easier as well. Don't know what's happening.
Catch lost.
I bet you like every time the catch is lost, whatever the weird animation is that I'm not understanding, that's probably the Beetlefish. I bet you. I bet you. Because there's whatever this is where it just kind of bobs back and forth, and I don't know what it means. Apparently I caught a fish there. I don't know how. I don't get it. Game doesn't make sense, man. This fishing minigame. I'm gonna lose it.
Catch confirmed.
Wonder if I can like.
Complete.
If I can I start the fishing
Commencing
from
fishing.
here? Then like okay, if I start it from okay, wait. If I start the fishing from like
Commencing fishing.
um,
Complete.
this way, that I don't have to like turn the camera.
Commencing.
Nope.
Complete. Commencing fishing.
There we go. Now I can just be lazy.
Report. Success.
Nope.
Complete.
I think if I just go it from.
Commencing fishing.
Why are you
Complete.
aiming that way? That was not the direction.
Commencing.
Whee! Oh. One day.
Bite detected. Complete.
I'm gonna try in one of the different time frames. I don't think it's gonna matter, but maybe if we try a different chapter. Maybe the game will be nicer to me if I play in like... If I play in like A2's chapter or something. I don't imagine it will, but who knows? Give it a try. The worst that happens is I spend a few minutes running back and forth. There it is. Whee!
So then, what happened to Command? Who are you?
Tactical support unit
Alright,
is Affirm, Brad.
Well,
You're
what? What the hell is that huge thing?
unknown.
You're pretty useless, you know that?
I was replying to messages. Did you get it? No. No, don't worry. I'm gonna try swapping us with a dirt, like go into the...
Proposal. Unit A2 should state her intentions.
Why the hell would I do that?
In order to provide optimal support, pods must be supplied with data relating to the activities of supported units.
Not happening.
I was gonna try fishing with A2 instead, just cause boredom. Oh wait, that's shop. Where's the where's the teleport thingies again?
Proposal. Unit A2 should state her intentions.
What did I just say?
If an attending support unit is not provided with data related to the activity of its target, it is programmed to automatically repeat the request every 30 seconds until such data is made available.
Are you kidding me?
Proposal. Unit A2 should state her intentions. Needlessly repeating conversations on the same topic is a waste of energy resources.
You're the one who keeps talking.
Transport. Desert Center. You didn't want to miss the momentous victory. It will just be like cries. I'll just be crying. Crying tears of joy that it's over. A2's so cool. I think I like playing as her the best, although hacking's always handy. Oh yeah. I think the easiest character is by far 9S because just hacking gets you everything. Like it's so easy to just hack your way through all of your enemies. But I think the thing I like the most is that like every character is just a little bit different.
30 seconds have passed. Proposal. Unit A2 should state her intentions.
Stop! My intention is to beat the hell out of every goddamn machine I can find. Is that enough for you?
Affirmative. Scanning and marking of nearby machine lifeforms complete. Goliath-class enemies detected in desert area. Proposal. Goliath-class enemies should be destroyed.
Don't tell me what to do.
Pods are not authorized to issue commands. Proposals are merely recommendations based on data provided by Unit A2. Proposal. Unit A2 should state updated intentions in order to secure more usable data.
Shut the hell up.
Negative. This pod is engaging in activity based on the final order of Unit 2B. Yorha Unit A2 lacks the authority to issue commands.
Look, just stay out of my way.
Affirmative.
I'm gonna trust in the power of A2. Catch me this fish.
No response.
Hack and slash has a new meaning in this game, right? So we're gonna mention them wet socks or what? No.
Report.
Fine, just don't think about it.
Fresh.
Just don't think about it. Actually, A2 doesn't have socks.
Complete.
I don't think she has socks. I think her, like, outfit's just kind of built into her body. 9S wears socks. 9S had wet socks earlier.
Commencing.
He's got them long boots, exactly. The boots are covering it, it's fine. Also, hi, old man. Welcome in, welcome in.
Bite detected.
Quite detected. That's great. Can't even remember what the fish looks like. It's a giant fish with a beetle horn on its head.
Catch confirmed.
Like it's not an easy one to accidentally like miss. It's a very distinct looking fish.
Catch confirmed. Report. Fresh.
Ah, yeah. We're friends.
Report. Success.
I don't believe this thing exists, honestly. I feel like there's just a chance for it to not exist in your game, and I'm pretty sure I'm in that chance. I'm so like, man, I would hack the game to get this fish, honestly. And like technically speaking, I don't have to catch all the fish. But I want to have it. I want to have the 100% file. Even if the game doesn't want to give it to me.
No response.
Maybe I should fish for it in solidarity as well, because I'm pretty sure I don't have it either. There we go. Please do. Actually, please don't, because then you're gonna get it, and then I'm gonna feel even worse about my inability to get this goddamn fish. Watch. Ruby's gonna fish. Third fish she's gonna fish up is gonna be the beetlefish, and I am going to swear. I'm going to cuss so bad. Not gonna lie, that's what I'm scared of. If that happens, Ruby, I'm stealing your save file. Ruby too, she's gonna get banned. No. I just send you my save file and ask you to catch it for me next.
Catch.
Yeah, but it's not the right catch. So if you could be so kind as to catch the correct fish, that would be great. When the pod says success, it isn't really, is it? No, exactly. Oh shit, wrong console? What? Looking good. It is. Automatically went on PS5, but it was on PS4. Fair. Can you not play it on your PS5 if you have the game on your PS4? Unless I was smart. I was gonna say, yeah. Can't you like just like share it between the two? Or does it not let you do that?
No response.
I didn't install it? Oh no. Ah no. One day I'm gonna be a lucky cat. And then I never have to come to this desert again. I see it, but I'm already getting lower on memory to the PS4! Oh, where we go. Get it.
Report.
Oh my god.
Fresh.
It's fish. I'm glad it's fresh, Pod. I don't care. I don't care that it's fresh.
Bite detected. Catch.
I know I saw online when I was looking at like people's attempts to get this fish. I saw someone who said like it took them 200 and something attempts before they actually caught the beetlefish. And I feel like I'm gonna break their record. Yeah. This controller feels weird, not used to it anymore. Oh. Is it so different then between a PS4 and a PS5? I thought like yawn. I thought like controller's shape was pretty like uniform at this point. Or is it not like necessarily the shape, but like something else?
Bite detected.
Yeah, the older ones are rounder on the handles and smaller. Smaller is interesting. But the older ones are smaller and the newer ones have gotten larger. No!
Catch lost.
I acted too slow at that one. That was the beetlefish right there, Chad. I missed it.
Catch.
It needs to be faster. Odd needs to just catch the fish for me, man. Ah! Like, I'm... Like, there are some rare fish that we've already gotten. But... This damn Beetlefish. It's like, look how far up. 85%. We're only missing, like, I think, like 3 fish. Pretty sure. Unfortunately, this piece of shit is, like, the main one.
Commencing.
Yeah, ha ha hup. Sounded very linkish, right? The good old days where all your characters really needed to do was grunt.
Report. Fresh.
Where all you had to do was just... That was all you needed, was you just needed to go, huh! Yeah!
Commencing fishing.
BRBs, welcome back, old man. What kind of ice cream did you get? If yep, grunting was already a plus. Exactly. Fishing's the real end game now. Honestly. Like... Thing is, I like fishing in games.
Report. Success.
I don't even mind, like, the RNG aspect to it. For the most part. I think the part that throws me off with this one right now, though, is that, like, this fishing minigame is kind of boring. I wish there was just, like, a little bit of interactivity to it. And it also doesn't explain it very well. Because it isn't always just when the pod goes underwater that the fish is able to be caught. And that's the part that always throws me off, is like, I don't know when I'm supposed to be catching the fish. Like, I know when it goes underwater, but there's also at some point like a pattern that he bobs up and down, and that's also an indicator that you can catch. But that pattern has never been clear. Strawberry, then broke some biscuits. Oh, that sounds amazing.
Success.
That sounds really good, old man. Oh my. I want some of that. I had a Magnum last night. Just a milk chocolate one with nuts. It was very nice. I think we still have like one in the freezer, so I might have that one too.
Catch confirmed.
You can probably catch it when it does that quick bob, because since there's no bait use, probably get higher fish. Honestly, at this point, I would accept anything. I think people just say stuff. Like, I think it is purely just RNG. I don't think there's anything that actually impacts what fish you get.
Success.
Besides pure RNG. Like, I know people have been, like, there's all these conspiracy theories on forums where it's like, you know, if it's you gotta fish closer to the sand because it's a beetlefish, so it's gotta like blah 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 blah. And then there's other people who mean like, no, it's gotta be deep in the water because it's like a big fish, and then boom.
No response.
Nope, barely. Yeah, there's a weird pattern to it.
Report. Success.
They're so small. But nothing I've ever seen has actually ever given like a confirmed thing. Because like here, for example, if I go to this forum here. Here, like something someone said here on this forum. They go, yeah, so you go to the pond where you get the dead android, pick it up, then go slightly close enough to the water to catch the fish, and then throw the thing down just underneath you. At my 5th try, I caught the fish. And then you go to somebody else who's like, and you gotta go to the opposite end of the pond, all the way over there in the sand, and then you catch the fish. Or you gotta go all the way to blah 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 blah. Like there's all these things that people say, and I don't believe like any of them, because like they all say completely different things, which is why I'm like certain. Because like basically what they were saying is you gotta go to here. Yeah, exactly. It's just mental crutches. You go here, what that person's saying.
Commencing.
Throw the pod immediately below so that it's like in the water, just at the edge. And then they said in 5 tries, you got the beetlefish, yeah? Could you imagine if now I caught the beetlefish? I would actually scream.
Success.
There you go. So that's number 1. Here's number 2.
Bite detected.
Oh, still too close. Apparently I'm still too close. Yeah, number 3 for real now. There we go.
Catch confirmed.
Alright. Number 4.
Catch confirmed.
And number 5. So this one's got to be the beetlefish. This one. This one's gonna be the fish. If you don't get it, you can sue. Exactly. Rock up to this person's house. For my documents.
Catch confirmed.
Nope. You know, we'll give them benefit of the doubt, right? We'll give them benefit of the doubt. I'll say that their 5 was the median, which means it can go up to 10. It would have been, that would have been so epic. Could you have imagined if the 5th one was actually the beetlefish? That would have been so perfect. That would have been such a good moment. Like, it would have been absolutely iconic.
Report failed.
That would have been the clip of the year, yep. Me talking shit about this person's theory, and then it works. Gotta eat shit. Just right then and there.
Bite detected.
But yeah, it's just a bunch of like mental crutches. Cause like there's people that say you gotta like fish like in between a certain pair of like the what's it called, the palm trees. You've gotta like fish close to the edge. You've gotta fish like right perfectly in the middle where like the water is a certain color. Like everybody has a different crutch because it's just pure RNG. But like obviously we as humans want to believe that there's a pattern. Part of the whole thing, like why we always see like faces and inanimate objects and patterns and stuff like that, where there are none, because we just have a brain that's hardwired to look for patterns, to look for like systems. Like we want to believe there is a pattern to the randomness. It's the same reason why like
Bite detected.
Nope. Why like certain for example Spotify's shuffle, I believe, used to be purely random, but it isn't anymore. Because originally, it being purely random meant that like sometimes you would get like songs from like the same artist back to back. And people would comment on that being like, why does it play like whenever I've got an album with like 3 different artists in it, and then it will play like the same artist like 6 songs in a row for some reason. Blah, 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 blah. Like people were complaining about the perfect randomness of it and seeing patterns in it, so they changed their random play, their shuffle, to incentivize splitting away songs from like the same artist or the same album, to reduce the amount, like to make it perceived to be more random for the users, even though the original system was actually pure random. I mean, if the position really was made important, then the beetle would be near the rocks. Yeah.
Catch confirmed.
Because I remember another one of the theories was like, you see how like the water's got different colors here, but if you actually look, the color of the water is based on the angle you look at. So like from here it's all kind of the same color, and then from here it starts to get darker. Here it looks more sandy, and this angle basically all looks sand, and blah 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 blah. But then there was like, yeah, and then you gotta stand there, and then like where the color slightly changes between sandy and blue, or between like the blue and the dark blue, that's where you gotta throw the line. Like, I love the conspiracies, but also, like, chill out. And I am yawning a lot today. I don't know why. My brain is just suffocating. Help. Help, chat, help. Finally got past the update, forgot I used a disc. Oh. Got a physical copy? Now that's great. The real way to get it is by staying in the middle of the lake and then cast into the edge of the water, because otherwise you scare the beetle. Exactly. I had to actually love getting physical copies. I pre-ordered Replicant just before it came out and was so excited to have it arrive in the mail. I believe that. I like physical copies. It was, I think, one of the things I liked the most about having a Switch. Back when I did have, like, when I used to use my Switch regularly. Like, going out and getting the physical copies of it was just, it just feels nice to have, like, a little, like, the stack. I think it's the stack of cases that really just, like, satisfies my little lizard brain. Which chapter do I need to pop into, or no preference? I mean, I'm in chapter 12. I think right now. Yeah. But I don't think it matters. I'm pretty sure just any chapter that you can get to the desert.
Report. Success.
Kinda wild the scam of digital media that gaming as a whole ate up, right? Like, I don't mind. So, like, there's the thing, right? Like, on the one hand, I don't mind digital. Because, like, the amount of usefulness that, like, Steam offers. Like, honestly, the just the raw, ease of use that, like, having a Steam account with all your games as opposed to having, like, trying to get, like, storage. Like, if I had to, like, store physical copies of every single game I have on Steam, I would need probably at this point a separate room just for all my Steam games. Like, I could probably cover an entire wall in shelves with my 300 plus Steam games. And that's just the Steam games. Then you've also got, like, any other games on, like, different platforms. Because, like, my sister and I used to buy The Sims. Every copy of Sims 1, 2, and 3, we've gotten every physical version. We got physical versions of every copy of the first 3 Sims games. So, like, I had all of those. Took up a fuck ton of space. Also, yeah, and if you're getting like your free games from Epic is also really nice. Like, free games is a lot easier for them to hand out when they're not giving out physical copies. Because if you have your physical copies, it becomes a lot tougher. But the thing that is wild is that that digital games and physical copies cost the same these days. Even though they really shouldn't. I have quite a few, yes. I got rid of, aww. Also yeah. Used to be that since digital needs no distribution and printing costs, it would make the game. Yeah, exactly. And then they got just as expensive, and then publishers had the balls to sell pre-orders of digital as if they're gonna run out of game keys, right? I also got in most of the games that ever go to 90 to 95% in GOG, and let's say, yeah. There you go. But yeah, it is, that is the crazy part, was like, the digital thing used to be really cool, because it was like, oh, that means, like, you can get the game cheaper, because you don't need to, like, make the case. You don't have to, like, get all the CDs. You don't have to, like, you don't have any of, like, the physical distribution costs.
Report failed.
Which makes the entire process cheaper. Like, you don't have to get it brought out to stores. You don't have to get it shipped to the different stores or to, like, whoever's bought it. You don't have the markup when you're buying it in a store, right? Because, like, a store would buy it for one price and then sell it obviously for more, but now you could just buy it directly from the people making games.
Report
publishing the game, so like it was cheaper. And then they were like, but we're just gonna raise it up. That's why I still to this day do not believe a single game should be more than $60. Like I don't believe.
No response.
I don't believe value-wise a game should be worth more than $60. Ah, fuck, I keep
No
like
response.
looking away just as it goes under.
Catch.
Anytime the fish is like slightly long, like for a second, is this finally it? Is it finally time? But no. I actually started buying second-hand physical copies of stuff, like Final Fantasy 14 and others, so I could put them as display pieces on the stairs of our old house, but never ended up doing it. Aww. That does sound like fun though.
Report. Success.
Oh. Chat, we got an ad rolling up. Don't worry, you're not gonna miss out on much. There's just more fishing and yapping.
Catch.
For a lot of slop being made nowadays, 60 is... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Like, I don't think a lot of games should even be at the price tag that they are at. But, like, I don't think a single game that has come out with a base price higher than $60 has ever been worth it. I don't think a single game. Yeah. I don't think there's a single game I can think of that has cost more than $60 and has actually, like, been worth it. Like, objectively. Because, like, if you look at, like, all the Nintendo games as well that they're, like, marking at, like, $70 now, bucks, I don't think any of them are that much more special. Like, are more special than the games that came out before that cost $60. And the problem that I don't like, the thing that always shocks me as well is they would sell more, right? Like, you can go put out your game for $100 because it was more expensive to make, but again, it only costs you money to make the game. It doesn't cost you money to distribute it. At least not in, like, the same way that a physical product costs money to be distributed. So, like, the way in, like, people always go like, oh, but inflation. No. Because inflation isn't the same. Like, it doesn't hit game development the same way it hits everything else. Because, like, your physical products are going to get affected by a lot more that's going to increase the cost of production and distribution. That just isn't the same for a game. Like, yes, salaries have to go up. Salaries go up for everything. But, like, you don't have increased costs to deliver the product. Your raw material costs, the only quote-unquote raw material cost that you have for a game, technically, in terms of, if we're going, like, raw materials, would be maybe your electricity. You might have to upscale if you're getting, like, better software and hardware to, like, produce on. But that's also the same. The only inflation you actually have is the game budgeting. And most of the time, that game budget inflation isn't actually going into the game. It's going into all the periphery people that you have around the game that do not need to be there. Because if the periphery people that you needed to be there,
Report.
the ones that are upping the cost of your games by so much because you have to pay all these people for marketing and whatnot, you wouldn't have a game like Clair Obscur that can sell and make a profit for $40. And just be just as good, if not better, than most of these games coming out with, like, 4 times the budget.
Bite detected.
Like, there's so much wasted money in game development, and they just hoist that onto the people buying games instead of actually trying to fix the problem. Which is the over, like, corporatization of it. Maybe hard, maybe on the new Sonic kart game. Is it really that special, though, compared to every other kart game? Genuine question. This is not like, I've only seen a little bit of, like, one person playing the game, so I don't know that much about it.
Report. Failed.
But, like, is there really something that special there? Or is it just, like, another good kart game, of which there are already many?
Catch confirmed.
I jump on my board and headline to the pond. If I can remember where to go, you got this, Ruby. You just kind of go, when you pop out of the teleporter, you just go straight. Right. And when you get the trees, it's a weird little, like, smush up against the sandstorm until it lets you through. The Del Toro Frankenstein movie's out now on Netflix, and I want to watch it. I was waiting for it so badly. I saw ads for that just like the other day. Never mind that. See, that as well. Day one season, okay, I don't believe a single game is worth $70. But on top of that, if you are putting a full price game out there for like the 60, even just a $60 game, don't you dare fucking put microtransactions in. Like, it's absolutely, like, I will never in a million years accept that. Like, I hate it. I hate that Monster Hunter does it as well. Like, Monster Hunter Wild dropped full price and then immediately hits you with microtransactions. But at least those are all purely, like, cosmetic and animation things, and most of them are cheap enough that, like, it's nothing you necessarily need. I still hate it. I don't like it in concept. I think if you're going to fund a fuck ton of microtransactions, you don't need to have a full price game. Ah, just give me the fish. My game has gone grainy, and that's the sandstorm. So you gotta find, there's like a tiny little tunnel between like the trees of the sandstorm that you have to go through to get to the oasis.
Report. Success.
It's really annoying, honestly. I don't know why they did that. Like, yeah, this is supposed to be like a secret place, but like still.
Catch.
Ugh.
Complete.
Maybe if I just shoot the fish out of the water, would that work?
Commencing fishing.
And now if we've blasted it dead. I hate this, man.
You can shoot me out of the water.
Huh? What that's supposed to mean? Hold up.
Report. Success.
Not a success, bud. Not a success till you catch the gosh darn beetlefish.
Report. Failed. Catch.
I think the beetlefish is gonna be the one to defeat me, man. It's quite literally the hardest boss in the game, is just catching the beetlefish. Ah.
Catch. Bite detected.
Like, I do think I've genuinely at this point spent like probably like, oh, definitely more than a dozen, more than 12 hours already at least on this save file trying to catch this fish. In total, I think I've easily spent like probably in like the 15 to 20 range of hours just fishing. Which, like, this save file is at like 60 hours.
Report. Failed.
That means we've almost spent like a third of our time on this save file has just been trying to catch fish. The fishing, exactly.
Catch confirmed.
Meh. Meh. I want to know what the actual drop chance is.
Report. Success.
Because at some point you go beyond the realm of pure RNG, right? Like, unless this is like, this has to be a less than 1% drop chance to make sense.
Bite detected.
Mad NG, exactly.
Report. Failed.
Ah! I found out, but there's no body on the floor and there's a live android. Yeah, the live android's at the far end over there. The body on the floor is roughly where I'm standing here. Never mind, I see the other. Actually, that's interesting.
Report complete.
How are you still here? I mean, I know it's because you're a shop, but like... Huh. Alright.
Commencing.
Gonna go here now, because this is some nice sandy waterfall.
Report. Fresh. Complete. Commencing fishing. Complete. Commencing.
We fish. Eesh.
Catch. Bite detected.
Like, I want to believe that the conspiracy theories are real. Just because I want to believe that it is not pure RNG that has just denied me this
Report
fish
failed.
for like 20 hours. I want to believe that I'm doing something wrong. Mostly because that would mean that there is something right that you can do instead to succeed.
Catch confirmed.
I need to know. I want to know what its actual drop chance is. Does it show the actual drop chance anywhere? Rare fish. That doesn't help me. How rare? Does not show me how rare. I just want to know what the chances are. Anything. Just read something, might be bollocks, but do tell, do tell. Unless there's a condition for its drop to become available. I don't believe there is. Like, I don't see any reason to think, like, that would be the case. You have Emil's head as an equipable. Yes. Do I need to, yeah, do I need to equip Emil's head? Is this it? Is this the new theory? Try that? Okay. Sure.
Commencing.
Sure. It's a cool 1.39. That's bullshit. There's no way it's there's no way it's 1%. Or even above 1%. Might be rubbish, but I'll take it. You live here now, yeah. Could you imagine if that popped him out now? The number, like the ways I would have screamed.
Commencing fishing.
Here, go over there. Found a community loot table? Really? It has a weighting of 3 out of 216. That's insane. Okay, cause like the arowana, right? So according to this, then the arowana is about 4 to 5 times as likely. So
No risk complete.
For every arowana that I currently have in my for every 4, let's actually, you know what? I'll even go all the way. If for every 6 arowana, I have, I should have 1 beetlefish. I have 33 arowana. And I'm pretty sure all of them are from here. You know what? We'll go. No, because have I fished in the ravine yet? No. I don't think so. I haven't fished in Emil's cave. I have fished in the forest, I think. So, you know what? We'll say half of them are from the forest. Then, even then, based on, like, averages and percentages, I should have at least, like, 3. At least 3 beetlefish. At least 2 beetlefish. Can't, man. I'm gonna lose my mind. Heck, actually, even worse. I've got the... Sorry. I've got 2 of the machine lifeform heads, which has a lower drop chance. I just hate this. I'm so mad.
Commencing.
I don't have Emil's head. No, Ruby. I've also caught a singular fish. Okay, you got this, I believe.
Report.
I'm being
Success.
bad at rolling the... Yeah, no, seriously. I have never... I'm usually pretty good with RNG, right? Like, and that's not like me just, like, trying to, like, upplay it or whatever. Like, genuinely, I am consistently a fairly lucky person. I've finally found out why. Because I've got nothing but bad luck when it comes to this godforsaken fish.
Catch.
Sounds personal. Did you do something to offend them? Try apologizing. Okay. Beetlefish. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for things that I have said that have offended you. Things that I have done that have slighted you. I am sorry for all of those things. And I will endeavor to never do such a thing to offend or slight you in any way or form ever again. I am sorry.
Report. Fresh.
Ah! That would have been so clean. Could you have imagined if I had caught it there? That would have been beautiful. There are so many just like...
Report. Success.
Hush, little beetle, don't be afraid. Just let the pod grab you and drag you out of your home, so that I can pocket you and then go far, far away and never fish here again.
Catch confirmed.
They said 10 tries. They had about 60 hours trying without the head. I think that was off. That's probably just another... It's another one of the like, oh, but if you stand like where the dead body is, and then just like, in 5 tries I got the fish. I don't think there's anything that actually augments your chances.
No response.
It's because of its description, apparently. I'll check the description for this fish.
Report. Fresh. Complete.
Let's see, what does the description say that supposedly makes the eel head? This head covering belongs to Emil. That's the description. The fish encyclopedia? Oh, you mean like what the fish encyclopedia says about the thing? The beetlefish? Like this thing is supposed to be rare as well. I've already got 2 of them. What's the alien mask? Well, the mask of an alien. Alien.
Commencing.
Alien mask is gonna get me the. Looks like it's grinning. I think it's screaming in pain.
Catch confirmed.
This doesn't. No. Wait. When. Oh no. That don't look right. When it zooms. No, that don't look. No, I can't. Nope, 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 can't do that. And nope, 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 nope. We'll go back to the Emil head. About full moons and Emil's head looks like a moon. See, I wish there was something like that there was like a time of day to it, but there is no day-night cycle in this game. Like, if there was a thing of like you had to go fish for it at night, great, perfect, amazing, I'll do it.
Success.
Like, honestly, I don't care. By using the Outer Worlds mask? Nah, Outer Worlds was copying Emil. Emil is older than Outer Worlds. I'm sorry to say. Night no longer exists, so why does it say that? Exactly. Please.
Catch confirmed.
I beg. I'm begging, begging you. Give me Beetlefish, please, baby.
Report. Fresh.
Hello, Beetle, my old friend. Come to torture me again. No matter how many times I fish here, you will never let me catch you, dear.
Report. Success.
At least I get to drink plenty of water while fishing. Oh, please God. Yeah, and there's a weird pattern where it kind of bobs in the water and then it's also catchable. Like, it just...
Catch confirmed.
I don't understand. It just does not make sense to me. I'm trying my best, but every single time... it keeps doing weird things. There's no logic to the pattern. Doesn't make sense.
Report. Fresh.
One day.
Catch.
At some point, like, I'm just gonna, like, sit and do, like, it takes so much time as well. Like, if you could at least sort of, like, unfortunately, like, the problem is, like, you can't even really do it, like, half-focused either. Like, you actually need to be paying attention to it. Because, like, if I could AFK and let, like, A2 fish for me,
Report.
I would do that.
Success.
I'd be fine. I need an auto fishing
Catch
mod.
confirmed. Bite detected.
Do you reckon the android body was actually the last one to try and catch it? Oh, 100%. That android body was 100% the last one that tried to catch the beetlefish and just died in the process because they spent so long trying to catch this godforsaken fish. I will pray to any god out there. I will convert to whatever religion has a god that will let me get this gosh darn fish.
Catch.
I'll become Christian. I'll become Muslim. I'll become Hindu. I will follow the teachings of the Buddha. I will follow the teachings of Shinto. I will follow Cthulhu. I will follow...
And if the god is Cthulhu?
Yeah, I don't care. I will follow whatever elder god, whatever eldritch abomination out there will give me this goddamn fish. The beetlefish god? Sure. I will erect a shrine in his honor. I know the battery's at 9%, but I gotta get this fucking... Yeah, exactly. That was that poor android over there.
No response.
No response. Good for you. Oh, too late.
No
Put the
response.
thing down for a second. 10 will convert from cat person to fish person if it means catching this aqua. Exactly. I will get a fish version of my... I will turn into a fish boy. I will swap from a cat boy to a fish boy
No response.
if I get the beetlefish in the next 3 fish. There you go. There you go, universe. There you go, universe. If the beetlefish comes home in the next 3 catches, I will turn into a fish boy. I'm putting it out there. I'm tempting the universe. Do it. Do it, I dare you.
Catch confirmed.
That's the first one. I dare the universe. I triple double dare you. You know you're desperate when you're starting to broker deals with the universe. Yep.
Report. Success.
That's how that is how confident I am that it's not gonna give me the fish. That is how confident I am that I'm not gonna get this beetlefish. If it doesn't give the beetlefish now, I guess we're not getting Senator Fishibana. Hi Joe. Welcome back.
Catch confirmed.
There it goes. 3 fish, not a single beetlefish. I'm sorry, the universe has denied.
Catch confirmed.
How did this pond not run out of fish yet? I don't know. That's the I kind of wish like there was something like that there was just like a set number of fish within the pond so that eventually, like, I just wish there was some kind of guarantee system as opposed to pure RNG every single time. Yeah, I need a pity system, please. Please. Universe, have pity on me. Please. Don't worry, I'll work something out with the fish gods for you. Listen, Jar, all I need is this beetlefish. Please. I'm begging you. Please. I'll do anything.
Report. Failed.
I'll do anything. Who do I gotta give a sloppy to get a beetlefish? I'll do it.
Beetle in 5, date Bayo.
Date Bayo! Yes. Alright, Beetle in 5.
Report.
Date
Fresh.
Bayo Sasuke. Yeah, date Bayo Sasuke. Looked right up. Never seen the thing in the sky before. This? That up there?
Bite
That's
detected.
part of the, That's part of the tower. Eh. Never noticed it. Fair. You know, it's erected up around the entire, like, map.
Catch confirmed.
3. The arowana only has 5 times the chance of the beetlefish. With the amount of arowana I've already caught this stream, I should be getting a
Catch
beetlefish soon.
confirmed.
Statistically speaking. That makes sense? Yeah. Because the tower's massive.
Catch.
Welp indeed. This game hates sobbing. Just trying to see if anything moon-like was above the lake. That would have been perfect. Fish. Don't worry, you'll get it soon, TM. No, Ruby, no. No, Ruby, don't. No, Ruby, don't. No. I'm gonna go cry in a corner now, chat. I'm gonna go cry in a corner now. Sobbing. Go stand in the middle of the lake and fish right underneath you? Sure. Sure. Sure.
Report complete.
Sure. Go ahead. I'll do anything. I'll do anything. Here? Which way were you facing? Where do I need to stand? Is this right? Like right here.
Commencing fishing.
I'll do any. Honestly, I'll do anything.
Report. Fresh.
I turned around, so I'm not sure which way. Sobbing. I'm so sorry. No, you're so good, Ruby. Oh my goodness.
Catch.
Good job. GG's. I'm happy for you. But I'm also depressed. Maybe if I just don't think about the Beetlefish. Give me your save file. Gonna ship it over real quick.
Report.
If I just get distracted enough, maybe then, like, I won't be able to think about it anymore. And then the game might be nice. Maya just low shouted no when I saw it and gasped. I love that. I wish I could have been there to see it.
Catch.
Now the real question is, can you get a second one before I get my first? That's the real question. Oh fuck. Just keep fishing. Just keep
Catch
fishing.
confirmed.
Can you get more than one? I don't know. Honestly, I think so. I think it's just pure RNG. I don't believe there's a limit
Catch
to
confirmed.
anything. Just gonna stick something in the oven, then I'm gonna catch 5 more.
Catch confirmed.
You can see that. Please remind. Oh yeah. No, save now before you go anywhere. Just save. What do you mean? Go save now.
Report. Fresh.
before you miss out on anything, please. I won't be able to find the... That doesn't matter. You got a Beetlefish, Ruby. You can't risk it. You can't risk it. You gotta go to the save point in the middle of the desert and save. Now. That's the first thing I'm doing.
Bite detected.
Chat! Eek! Eek! Hi, Eek. Hi, Eek. How is Eek doing?
Bite detected.
Try taking the head off. Maybe it's scaring it. Yeah, maybe.
Complete.
Maybe the head is too spooky.
There's a place off Ocean Avenue where I used to sit and talk with you. We were both 16 and it felt so right, sleeping all day, staying up all night, staying up all night.
Staying up all night. Alright, let's get the head off. Let's unhead ourselves. Alright. Had a long day, went out drinking, now I'm here at home chilling. Oh, hell yeah. So what's happening? I'm getting bullied by fishing. Or I'm getting bullied by a fish that I'm trying to fish. Yeah, that's basically. Would have been a fun theory. It would be. Like, all of the theories, all of the conspiracies of how to get...
Rocket.
Rocket. Gon, are you forgetting to type something in? Or are you just intentionally just sending a full stop? Or like nothing? Stealth TTS. Fair enough, fair enough. Also, wait.
Failed.
Shows for you, but not on chat. That's true, yeah. It only shows in the activity feed, but not in the actual, chat feed. Fair. Why did it say rocket, but it said it in the narrator book? I'm easily amused. Oh, you're all good, I'm just making sure. Because if that was not intentional, then I would refund you the points. But if it is intentional, I'm not gonna. But I hope you had a fun day out drinking.
Narrator.
Yeah. Yeah, because narrator said narrator in his own voice when you did it the first time. But then Rocket doesn't say Rocket in his own voice. It says Rocket in the narrator voice for some reason, which is weird. I wonder if it's because narrator is the default. Actually, no, it's not saying it in the narrator voice. It's saying it in the Brian voice. Because Brian's the default.
Brian.
Yeah, it's saying them all in Brian's voice. Interesting. Can I just swim and catch the fish, like, underwater with my bare hand? Like, the water's not even that deep, bro. Like, you should be able to see the fish and just grab it. Come on. A2, you are, like, the pinnacle of murder technology. You should be able to snatch a fish out of the water. Oh, I smell food downstairs. I think dinner's almost ready.
No response.
I think it was awesome. Big fan. Had 3 beers, 2 Jaeger shots, and a cocktail I don't remember the name of, but it looked like a pretty pink cocktail, huh? Would it be a Cosmo, maybe? Oh, one sec. Was Eek there with a Cosmo? 72% gay. That sounds like you might have had a Cosmo. Actually, would a Cosmo be pink? You can have a pink Cosmo, but I don't think the standard Cosmo is. What else would be pink standard?
Catch lost.
What kind of glass was it in? What did it taste like? We need to know the details now. Tell us everything. Yeesh.
Report. Success.
Yeesh. You misspelled suffering, Kale. I finished my adventure, 6 pages written, so I'm happy, and now I actually have time to watch. Oh, hell yeah. Good job, 6 pages, that's quite a lot. Good work. Sufficient, exactly. That's more like it.
Report. Success.
Want it to be over. I just want it to be over. How much time do I have between now, dinner, and... Because we have series night. What time is it? It's an hour and a half from now, so I might... Yeah, I think we go for like maybe another half hour, and then... and then we stop. Oh.
Catch.
It's getting to the point I'm becoming delirious enough that I'm gonna start vocal stimming chat. Help.
Report. Failed.
Dinner sounds good. Yeah. It smells good. I'm excited. I'm excited for dinner tonight. I'm gonna have dinner probably... I'll probably go eat in about half an hour. And then an hour from now, or at least an hour from then, so an hour and a half from now roughly, we're gonna start series night. So for this month, chat.
Wah 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 wah, this is what you sound like. Wah 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 wah.
Catch.
That is exactly what I sound. What was I saying? I already lost track of what I was saying. I'm not easily distracted. Oh yeah. So we're having series night tonight, chat. We're starting Cyberpunk.
Report.
The Cyberpunk
Success.
anime. We're starting it tonight. So if you want to join in, I believe right now in the Discord it's 50-50 on whether we're doing sub or dub. So if you have strong feelings either way, make sure to
Catch
point them out.
confirmed.
Hey look, another arowana. I haven't stretched today, I just realized.
Catch confirmed. Bite detected.
Thank you for the hydrate, Ruby. Remember, chatty 5 to hydrate seduce. You better drink some water right now. Please, chat, hydrate to help me catch the fish. Please.
Catch.
I'll pass. I have no interest in anything related to Cyberpunk. Sorry, that's all good, Nether. You're fine. No one has any obligation to join. Like I said, the whole point of series movie night, like, is just for if we all want to hang out and watch something together, we have that. But if there's a month that people don't want to watch something in, there is no obligation to do it. If no one really feels like spending Friday nights watching something, that's all good. There's no pressure. There's no requirement. We set it up because people wanted to do it. And if we eventually get to a point in time where people just have no interest in it anymore, then we'll also stop doing it. Or if people don't want to do it for a few months and then they want to start doing it again, then we do that. It's all just there to have good vibes with you. I need to apologize, Sid. I'm doing my best to stay awake, but having to wake up at 5 a.m. turning me into an old man who just passes out as soon as it gets dark. I get that. You're waking up at 5 a.m. Oh, goodness. So while I voted sub, can my vote as half, as I can't guarantee I'll make it? No, you're all good. You're all good. Don't worry, don't worry. Hi again. Hi. Fun died, my bad. How dare. How? It was a pink lady. Isn't that an apple? Isn't that an apple? I've never heard of a pink lady cocktail. Huh. I'll have to check it out. And give it a look-see later. Gin, grenadine, and egg white. It's so hard, delicious. I'm not a fan of gin-based cocktails, so that's probably also why I've never... I know I've never tried it, but I've probably not, I've probably ignored it if I have seen it. I don't think I've seen it.
No response. detected.
Please, game. I just want my fish. Gin is pretty cool. I mean, I know plenty of people that like gin. In general, I'm not that big of an alcohol person. Like, there are a few drinks that I enjoy, and most of them it's because they're like, have a nice sweet flavor to them, because I like sweet.
Report.
I'm very much a sweet tooth. So, like, I like Baileys, I like Amaretto. I like things that mix those, like mixes that use those in them. I like cocktails with like fruity flavors to them. But like sharper stuff like gin or whiskey, brandy, that's not my bag. I'm more of a liqueur. Malibu, I love Malibu. Opinion on wine and beer? Hate wine. I can drink a few beers, but I don't particularly, like, care for it. Like, I'm not a big... I do like... There are some specialty beers that I like. But even then, like, beers I'll usually maybe drink, like, 3 or 4. And then I've had enough beer. It really depends on what you make with it. That doesn't tend to be too sweet. No, the thing for me is like gin always has that sharp bitter undertaste to it. Like no matter what you mix it with, there's always that slight bitter sharpness of a gin. And that's what I don't like about it. It's like I will always taste that sharp bitter flavor.
Bite detected.
There are other like alcohols that have like a very herbalness to them that I can handle more. Like for example, Jägermeister also has a very herbal flavor, but it doesn't have the sharpness that gin has, and I don't mind that. The same reason I don't like wine is wine has a very sharp flavor.
Report. Success.
Gin was my main choice when I drank, but it had to be fruity and with lemonade or ginger ale, so it was sweet. Yeah, see, even in those, like, the sharpness of the gin will still, like, cut through the sweetness for me. Which is why, like, I would much rather just have, like, a sweeter liqueur. Something. Like, my go-to drink when I was in uni for going out was Malibu and Coke. I love coconut, so that already makes it really easy, but also just the sweetness. The pure sugar overload. Beautiful. And then if I wanted to treat myself to a little dessert afterwards, it would be something with like amaretto.
Report. Success.
If I felt like being fancy and going for cocktails, my go-to cocktail is the amaretto sour. That shit fucks.
Report. Success.
Is it really a success? Pod? Is this really a success? Tell me. Unicorn gin is something else. Think it's just 90% sugar. I love Jaeger. See, I don't particularly love Jaeger, but I don't mind Jaeger. Of like the options for a shot, I would probably sooner pick Jaeger. Like, shots are the ones where I can take the bitter stuff more, because I don't, like, because it's quick. Although we have one here, like, my colleagues, when I used to work at the bar, fucking loved it. Like, the favorite shot of, like, everybody that worked there, even the bosses. I was, like, one of, like, maybe, like, 3 people that didn't like it. Even, like, all the customers. But it was a licorice, like
Report.
flavored
Fresh.
liqueur. I do not like liquor at all. I absolutely. Which was like rare, because like a lot of people that didn't like licorice still like the liqueur. But for me, it was nah. It didn't matter. I was not a fan either way. I don't remember what it was called now. I don't remember the name. But as a sort of going away present, my colleagues gave me 2 bottles of it when I went to Scotland. And I was just like, oh, Salmari, that was it. It's a salmiak liquor, which is the main flavor component of licorice.
Catch.
But yeah, they gave me 2 bottles of it to take with to Scotland. And then their reasoning was, it's fine, you can give it to the Scots. You can give it to your roommates, because we know you're not going to drink it. Oops. I was unpaid. I wonder if it goes under again or... Okay. Awesome. Oh. Need to clean my cup. Bunch of dust. Grime. I could never like ones that tasted strongly of alcohol. I used to drink... Oh, I'm pretty sure I've seen that WKD before. Weekend? I don't know what it's called. But I'm pretty sure I saw that when I was in Scotland. And Peach Snaps pre-made bottles as a teen. Even they had too much of a sharpness to them. Opinions on tequila rosé. You like sweet stuff? It's okay. It's still very much got that tequila flavor to it. Like, it's a sweetened tequila, but it is still very much tequila. I always like the smell of Goldenschlager, because it was a cinnamony, but I never tried it. Oh, I'm not sure about that. It's okay, dude. It's so good. Not too big on regular tequila. I love rosé. I'd say rosé is above regular tequila, but I'm fine with either. Like, if you do like a proper tequila shot with lemon and salt, it's funny. But it's a whole fun experience. Dear Lord, if anything makes me an alcoholic, that will do it. There. I don't think it gives you a second chance, so I need to... But fair. Honestly, fair. I don't know if I have any alcohol that I think would actually make alcoholic. Because, like, I enjoy alcoholic drinks, but not to the point that I specifically seek them out, if that makes sense. Right? Like, I don't go out to drink. I go out to have fun. And then if I'm going to, like, a club or something, I'll have drinks because that, like, just helps you enjoy the experience a bit more rather than, you know, getting constantly bumped into by a million people. Having a little bit of the numbness from the alcohol helps. But that's about it. Like, I know people that, like, go out, like, and party, not because they want to go out and party, but because they want to go out and drink. That's never been my vibe, and that will hopefully never be my vibe. Same, I see it as a nice treat, like, oh nice, I can drink X and Y while I'm out. Yeah, like, if I'm out with friends to, like, a fun dinner or something, I like the idea of going to, like, and having, like, a cocktail or two, just a nice, something tasty. And then, like, if we're out to, like, a club or, like, a big party or something like that, I'll have a few beers. But that's it for me. Like, I'm very much fine with just, like, drink Coke or something.
Bite detected.
Like, I can go out on sodas, or, like, or fruit juice, or whatever. Mocktails can hit different. Those are fun.
Report. Fresh.
Y'all ever been into mocktails, chat? Anyone ever been a fan of a mocktail?
Bite detected.
I really wish pubs did more non-alcoholic options around here. Such a pain for a non-drinker. Yeah. I think especially in the UK, like, the culture of drinking is so much heavier. I mean, here in the Netherlands, the culture of drinking is also pretty heavy, but I feel like mocktails have been growing as an option here. Mocktails are what again? Just a non-alcohol. It's a cocktail. It's literally the same as a cocktail, but without alcohol. So you get the full-on flavor profile of a cocktail, but without the alcohol content. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, like Don said. Get a fancy drink, the interesting flavors, and the pretty looks of a cocktail, but without the alcohol. They're pretty good, honestly.
Report. Fresh.
And depending where you go, some places have such beautiful names for their mocktails. Like, some of them will just, like, call it, like, insert cocktail name, and then, like, mocktail or no alcohol or something. And then sometimes they'll change up and, like, make a twist on the name. So, like, I remember, I think there was, like, a sex on the beach was a cuddle on the beach or something, or a cuddle on the couch, I think is what it was called. I saw one place had a cuddle on the couch, which was just a mocktail version of a sex on the beach. It was very cute. And then you had, like, what was another one?
Catch.
I don't know what else was, They do add the zero alcohol beers, but that's it. What if you don't like beer? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the zero alcohol beers. Very rarely have I seen one that I'm like, oh, nice. Like, I don't drink beer. Most beers I don't drink for the flavor. Got the classic Shirley Temple, which sounds fancy, but I think it's named after... Yeah, Shirley Temple is a child actor. The places I go to barely have them. I think one had those. The rest just had bottles of non-alcoholic alternatives. Yeah, exactly. Like, you can, like, most places that sell cocktails and stuff will just have sodas and things. But, like, sometimes you get, like, the mocktails. Those are fun. I like it. Because it lets you also it keeps the vibe going, especially if you've got like a table of friends and everyone's getting cocktails, and then you have like one person with a soda. It just looks so out of place. So it's fun when that person gets to feel like a part of the group still without having to drink alcohol because they get a fancy mocktail instead. Usually, yeah, virgin is also common. So if it's like, which is also a weird one, but yeah, a lot of the times the mocktails are then the virgin insert cocktail name. Another one I know was we had a place that had a mocktail mojito, and they called it a no-hito. It's like cute. I like when they do cute, silly stuff like that. Like if you have a cute little like twist on the name, that it's still obvious what you're going for, but like it's much more fun. I quite liked Asahi beer. So I've got some zero. Yeah, Asahi's a nice beer. Asahi's one of the few beers that I'm like, I like that. Like, I would actually choose that for the flavor. Nojito, love it. Alright. How much do cocktail? Cocktails are so expensive. Cocktails are so expensive. I feel like, especially, it depends obviously where you go, but like, if you were to go, like, oh, one thing, if you ever go to Amsterdam, do not get a cocktail. Do not get a cocktail. Amsterdam's cocktails are so like, they are leaning up towards like getting towards like 18 to 20 euros. It's absolutely unhinged. Absolutely unhinged. Outside of Amsterdam, in like the rest of the Netherlands, and you go to like smaller places, they're a bit lower down, but they're still over like, they're still like 12 plus euros. When I went to Scotland, it was fucking insane. I was getting a cocktail for like $8. If less. If not less. Not big on cocktails, so I haven't had one here in Spain, but in Mexico, they were the equivalent of 7 to 8 euros in places. Yeah, that's a pretty okay price, I think.
Report failed.
Are the mocktails the same? They're usually the same, which, yeah, is kind of silly. But the reason being, and it's actually the funny part, in the cocktail, in most cocktails, not all cocktails, it depends, right? In most cocktails, the alcohol is not the most expensive, especially ones that use like fruit juices and stuff like that. A lot of the time, fruit juice is more expensive than alcohol, which says a lot about modern society. But
report success.
however, like even then, technically, the no heat, like the like mocktail version should always at least be a little bit cheaper. And depending where you go, they can be. A lot of the times, out of maybe just like laziness, because the process of making it's almost entirely the same except without the shot of alcohol. Sometimes they either just omit the alcohol completely or they have a replacement shot of something that they put in. But because otherwise the process is entirely the same as the normal cocktail, they usually just do the price roughly the same. Maybe like 1 or 2. You're lucky. In Sweden, it's common for them to be like 14 to 10. Yeah. I think before I left to Scotland, around Amsterdam, they were closer to like the 14 range there, 14, 15. And now they're much closer to like 18, 19, 20 euros. Fucking insane. Like actively unhinged.
Bite detected.
Thankfully, I know how to make most cocktails myself, so I can also just make them at home for much cheaper. The thing is, I don't drink on my own, so. But if I have friends over and friends want to have cocktails, I'm always down to make.
Catch confirmed. Report success.
Oof, yeah. Yeah, they often use cheaper booze choices, yeah. Most cocktails use cheap alcohol. Unless, like, it's in very rare cases, is the alcohol the selling point of the cocktail. There are certain ones, right? But those are usually the simpler cocktails as well, because the alcohol is the selling point. So they don't have as much crazy stuff around whatever the alcohol is.
Report. Fresh.
Then we got to create our own bar. There's like a part of me that misses the time that I worked in a bar. And then there's the other part of me that enjoys the sanity of not working in a bar anymore.
Bite detected.
Bite detected. Last fish chat, and then we're gonna wrap up. Because then I'm gonna go get my dinner. And then we're gonna go get ready for series night. I'm actually kind of excited that we're watching Cyberpunk. Because I started Cyberpunk, but I didn't finish it. I think I only watched the first, like, 4 episodes. That was part of why I added it to the polls list. So I was like, oh yeah, this is one that I've got that I haven't finished. I'm kind of excited to see how it ends, because I know a lot of people were pretty positive about the series. Alright. Last fish is...
Report. Success.
tiny poo-poo garbage.
Complete.
Can I save and quit from back here? I need to go back to town. Ignore quest marker because we don't fucking Goliath class. Alright. There we are. 66 hours on the save file. And we're only missing C, E, and Y. Which we can still go back and do at some point. But Y we still need to level up a bit more before we can go for that. Ugh. Struggle bus syndrome. Off we go. Get the music back rolling. Control it down. Done. It's on. It's a very subtle build-up. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate you guys sitting with me through the glory that was fishing today. What an experience. The fish were rude. The progress was, well, there was some, not really actually. We didn't make any progress whatsoever. As much as I want to pretend that we didn't really make any progress. But next time, hopefully, we'll have a better chance. Oof. Ugh, bloody fish once again. I'm so sorry. No, you're so good, Ruby. I honestly, it was the expected result. I would have been sad if you also hadn't gotten the fish. Maybe I'll try to do some fishing off stream tomorrow. Maybe it's just maybe I've got reverse streamer luck when it comes to the beetlefish. Maybe that's it. But yeah. Hi, Soren Eclipse. Hello. Hello. Welcome. Big stretch. When Risk of Rain 2? Well, Risk of Rain 2 was one of the options, actually, for today. And then we ended up going fishing instead. We almost played some Risk of Rain today. Next time, maybe. I need to get carried on Monsoon. I got you, boo. I'll try. Risk of Rain 2 next stream? I mean, my next stream would be Sunday. I don't know if Tally still wants to do Risk of Rain on Sunday. Or if she wants to do something else, or if she has other plans entirely. So we'll see. We will see what happens. But yeah, next stream is gonna be Sunday. So tomorrow I'm gonna be chilling, I'm gonna be vibing. I'm gonna try and actually be productive tomorrow and catch up on some stuff that I've been meaning to do for a while. Including the thing for you, Eek. So I'm gonna try and actually get that out of the way. I wanna play Risk of Rain, you wanna play Risk of Rain, Bever has to stream, it's perfect. We'll see. But yeah, I wanna try and get like a bit of productivity done tomorrow, hopefully. And then Sunday we'll see what we stream on Sunday. Perhaps it will be Risk of Rain, perhaps it will be something else. Kinda just see where the vibes take us. But yeah. Any case. Thank you lovelies for hanging out. As we wrap up, and I'm gonna go see if we can find somebody to raid into. But while I'm doing that, I wanna make sure that you all know that whether you're here for a minute, whether you're here for the whole stream, whether you're lurking, chatting, or anything in between, you are appreciated. And you are loved. And that's a fact. There's no denying that, so you're just gonna have to deal with it, okay? Good. Let's see. Who's live? Do we have friends live? Do we have friends live to go raid? On the left. Down to the earth. Brand new world from the last. Love song. The Beetlefish, on the other hand, is not so loved. No. The Beetlefish is hell out of here. The Beetlefish goes in the bin. Alright, chat. What do we wanna see today? Got a coworker. Okay, I'm not gonna rate a coworking. Just chatting. Project Zomboid. No, I'm not gonna write into Silk either. You could go say hi to Spy. Spy is playing Bergie's Cozy Kitchen. This looks cute. I think I've seen this before. Yeah. This looks cute. Yeah, let's go bother Spy. Alright. We're gonna go right into Spy. I've got it for our raid message. Our raid message is gonna be... Ooh. Here we go. It's going to be our raid message. If you do not have access to my emotes, we're going to ask Spy, we're going to make an order. If you do not have access to my emotes, then option 1, for 80 Meowny in the channel button section down below, you can unlock a static emote of your choosing to use for the next 24 hours all around Twitch. Which point you could use the angel emote if you want to join in on the raid with that, or you can use another emote, I don't know, if there's one that really strikes your fancy. Otherwise, if not, you can use Twitch's own cool cat emote, or another emote of your choosing that you think matches the vibe of raid. Either way, thank you lovely so much for hanging out with me. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever it is, wherever you are in the world. And please give lots of love to Spy. They're absolutely wonderful people. I appreciate you all oh so much. And bye-bye!